Can I for a second just talk about how much I love my cat? I'm going to. I'm gonna talk about it for possibly a long time. I love my cat so much that it's painful, uh, and I sometimes wonder like what I'm gonna do if and when like my fucking poor little animal dies before me. Like I will just go insane because I just and I've lost so many things already. Like my mom died when I was 18. Like what? Drop that bomb all of a sudden. Yikes. But no, yeah, and and my whole dad's side of the family is gone, and I've lost people left and right. I've known at least like 20 people that have died that are my friends. But when my cat dies, that I don't know what I'll do. That'll be a different kind of fucked up because he's just so just ridiculously, just stupidly adorable. He's got one eye, and his name is Mr. Bitches, or Mr. B, or Professor, or like I don't know. He's got like 5 names, but because half of them aren't appropriate. And he's just the best thing ever. He just started living on my back porch one day. Like when I was living in this apartment, he was just like drinking water that was collected in this little chair. And ever since I took him in, like he loves me like too much. Like it's kind of weird. And, but I like it. I dig it. I need that kind of attention and affection, and he needs it all the time. And I just want to put my face in him for the rest of my life. I just want to use him as a pillow and just curl up in bed with him and just die, or just sit there forever with him. Like I just want to freak out because of how cute he is. It fucks with me. I don't know what I'd do if I ever had kids. That's probably why I shouldn't, because my cat's too much for me to deal with. I would move the camera so that you could see him, but you know what? Why not, right? It's not a good example, but you get it. That's why I didn't want to fuck with it. I'm too stupid for these things. God damn it, I can't do it from that angle because everything's backwards and it fucks with me mentally. God damn it. Gotta do everything yourself. It's like I kind of knew what I was signing up for when I was like, I'll do it all. I'll do the editing. I'll do the camera. I'll do it all, baby. I knew what I was getting myself into. It's like, it's gonna be a shit show. It's gonna be a disaster from day one. Let's go. Let's make things more of a disaster. It's my natural habitat. Anyways, it's funny. I'm putting off doing this thing because I have to shoot off a confetti cannon. And I'm too considerate of a person to do it while the cat's sleeping. Aren't I a great guy? Isn't that super sweet? I feel like anybody else would be like, fuck that cat. But no, I'm letting that motherfucker nap. I even thought about waking him up gently and then doing it, just so that he doesn't wake up abruptly. But I don't think I'm going to do it at all. Aren't I fucking sweet? I'm so nice. I would never do that to him. That's so rude. And because I don't even know how loud these things are. It says that they're extremely loud. It says not to even do it indoors, but then again, fuck the rules. Yeah, I was already planning on doing it inside. And then so I already bought it with the plan. And then it's like, don't do this inside. And I was like, too late. I mean, it's not too late because I haven't done it yet, but too late. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how loud it's going to be. Hopefully it's loud as nuts. Except for nuts are pretty quiet, but you get it. My poor cat. I just want to like lay with him, but I'm not tired. I feel like I'm just going to lay there and just sleep with him because he's so adorable. That's how I end up sleeping the day away, even when I'm not tired. He's stupidly cute. He like literally cuddles like a person too. Like I swear there's a person trapped in that cat because he'll like put his arms around me and then like flop his like butt like up on me and like he'll like put himself like I don't, it's hard to explain. It sounds weird, but there's something there. He's like a fox slash dog slash cat. I don't know. He's not really a cat because he straight up like knows what the fuck I'm saying. Like it actually fucks with me. Like there was one day he was about to just pee on the fucking desk right here in front of me. He was just gonna pee, and I was like, I didn't like hit him or push him off or do anything. I literally just said, "Hey," and he looked at me, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I grabbed a towel that was on the floor and I threw it in the corner, and I said, "Pee on that or something." And he literally just ran over in the corner and peed on that towel. And that's not even a fucking lie. That's a real story. I was like, that cat just straight up listens to me. He's a... that cat, like... what? Like, he straight up knows what I'm saying, though. And it's funny because he was just going to pee on the thing, like, just, like, because he has nothing better to do. And I was just like, hey! What are you doing? And he literally just, like, stops. And then I throw the towel in the corner and said, do that. And he literally just does. And that's not the first, like, conversation that we've had that makes me wonder. I feel like all animals kind of understand us to a certain extent, except for he totally, like, me and him, like, we communicate very well. Like, he's pretty much just, he's like a little growth that just grows off of me. He's so cute. He's my better half. I could talk all day about that cat. The kibby. If somebody like stole my cat or did anything to my cat, like, because some people are just like, cats are fucking stupid, and they just like kick them across the room. I mean, like sociopaths, or I guess, or like I don't know. Some people, like I don't know. I feel like older people are like that towards animals sometimes, but the point of the story is I would mutilate somebody. Jesus Christ, Kyle. Jesus Christ. No, I would just be like, you have no idea. Like, you see those, like, you see those videos of cops going into people's yards and, like, shooting their dogs or something? It's like if somebody came into my house for whatever reason and just shot my cat, like, I would fucking kill myself. I would just scream at the top of my lungs until I suffocated and died. I would just freak the fuck out. I would have to kill myself so that I wouldn't snap and destroy everything. I would be so upset that I don't even know where I'd start. And that's just a fucking cat, you know what I mean? And I haven't even known him for 5 years. But he is the most important thing to me. He's my favorite thing. He's my favorite noun. Person, place, thing. My favorite noun. He's my favorite thing. I thought I liked my cat before him, but I don't remember that bitch's name anymore. No, just kidding. I mean, I do, but yeah, that cat, like, people bring up that cat from time to time, and I'm just like, bro, that cat's not shit. The cat I have now literally blows that fucker out of the water. That motherfucker never, like, cuddled with me or sat on my lap. He would glare at me from across the room, and that was my relationship with Richard Parker. I named him after the lion in Life of Pi because I felt like it was my first apartment that I had living on my own, and I was going to college, and I lived right across the street from the college, and I had this cat for whatever the fuck reason. Oh yeah, I worked at an animal hospital, and they had a cat, and they were like, meh, and I was like, it's cute, and then, so I took it, I guess, you know. It was legit. So, but he hated me, and he just, like, so would sit under this fucking couch or, like, on top of the fridge and just glare at me. And I felt like the guy in Life of Pi just living in this apartment with a tiger. Or, like, living in on a raft with a tiger. Because that's what the movie's about. In case you don't know, but... I don't know if I should explain things like that or not. I don't mean to be patronizing, but... But no, yeah, I felt like it was just me and this dumbass cat. And then... he literally just sneezed and died. Like, he was just on my bed one day, and he just sneezed and, like, just stiffened up and died. And I knew it immediately. I was like, that motherfucker just died. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was super, like... It was like 3 in the morning. I called my friend Sierra. I was like, my cat like sneezed and died. I have no idea what the fuck. That's never. I don't know. Like a brain aneurysm, I guess, is my only real guess. I don't know. But I'm like, that motherfucker just died in front of me. He died in my arms pretty much. And I was like, oh my god. I like built him a coffin. He was buried with sunglasses and like roses and like some weed and like a bunch of crystals. Like motherfucker had a full blown funeral with like with like 30 people. Yeah. And then when my brother's cat died, she got thrown in a black trash bag and went in the fucking dumpster. But hey, you get what you fucking deserve, you know what I mean? Richard Parker eventually, warmed up to me or whatever the fuck. So that's why when he died, he got like a legit funeral. But Tova, whatever the fuck kind of name that is. Sorry if you're named Tova out in the world somewhere and you're a person. Didn't mean to. But you know what I mean. You know? Good one. Yeah, but so yeah, Tova was she was this little calico thing, and she would literally hiss and scratch everybody. So yeah, fuck her. She doesn't get sunglasses and a coffin. She gets thrown in a goddamn trash bag, and she gets put with the rest of the garbage. Because she was garbage. She was fucking trash. She was a trash cat. And I hate to say that about any living creature, especially an animal, but she was actually a piece of shit. So she brought that upon herself. But yeah, so you get what you deserve. At the end of the day, it comes down to you get the funeral that you deserve. And this motherfucker, Richard Parker got that kind of funeral. This motherfucker's going to have a full-blown ceremony. Like, I'm going to have to, like... I don't know what I'm going to have to do to top it, but I better die before him, is all I know. And I might. Who fucking knows? Every day is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh! I don't know if you just heard what I said, but I said every day is a gift, and that's why they call it the present. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry, no, yeah, that's from like Kung Fu Panda or something, or probably something before that. I don't fucking remember. It doesn't even matter. What does matter is this cat. He matters so much. I would fight like literally all the children in the world at once for this cat. It's very specific. I know it would never happen. Why don't I just say I would fight everybody in the world for this cat? Which is also super unnecessary to say. Because you already know how I feel about the cat. An overwhelming sensation of joy and happiness. I'm fucking jubilant. I love this cat so goddamn much. He gets me up in the morning. You know, the best part of waking up is this fucker, you know? Folgers coffee ain't got shit. The best part of waking up is Mr. Bitches, yeah. He's literally chilling with me all the time. He's the only cat that I've ever known that just sleeps with me throughout the night. He just sleeps with me all night. I'll oversleep. I'll sleep for like 14 hours. I wake up. He's like still there. I'm like, oh, that's what's up, dude. Night, bro. Like, I'll see you in another 12 hours. No, you know what I mean. Pretty much. I mean, I don't know. But he does. He just sits there with me all day. And then sometimes, like, if I do sleep the day away, he'll just be, like, standing there on my chest, like, bro, are you fucking alive? Like, am I going to eat you, or are you going to get up? And then he gets me out of bed in the morning. I love that fucker so goddamn much. He's all I really got. Pathetic. Anyways. I've reached my limit of words I'm allowed to say, probably. Like, you said too many words. Yeah, you done saying words. I work at a Papa John's, and I swear people take so long to order pizza sometimes. They're just like, well, what about what's in the sausage? I mean, what do you mean what is in the sausage? Why the fuck would I know that? What? Or they'll like some. I literally was on the phone for like literally 25 minutes with this guy the other day. And he's asking me about this, asking me about that, asking me about this, asking me about that. It's just so it's ridiculous. It's super ridiculous. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People. Okay, so. And it's so ridiculous. And people just go on, and it's like we're understaffed and we're super busy, like because of COVID, And sometimes, like, people, like, I'm one of the only people working, and people will just want to talk about cheese for like 15 minutes as there's like a line of people like waiting at the front counter, and like 2 other phones are ringing, and there's a board full of pizza, and my 2 drivers are like, where do I go, and what do I do, and what do you want? There's like literally like 12 things like going for my attention, and this guy is like wants to talk about, like, he wants to ask about every single thing when you can go on the internet. You can literally go on the fucking internet. All of this is online. And he wants to ask about all the shit that's online. And I'm like, bro, just because if you don't believe in the internet, then you're not allowed to order Papa John's, because you have to order online. But it's just, the moral of the story is I all the time just want to tell people, oh, well, you said too many words now. It's like, every time I answer the phone, I'm going to want to be like, is this going to be a whole fucking thing? Or do you know what you want? Thank you for calling Papa John's. Do you know what the fuck you want? Or is this going to be a whole goddamn thing? That's what I want. I need to know, honestly, for the sake of everybody else getting their food, is this going to be a whole goddamn fucking thing? Because you know there's a menu online. Is this going to be a whole fucking thing, or do you know what you want? And because there's so many, it's like, you'd never know that it's going to be a whole thing until you're in the middle of it. Okay, you answer the phone like, oh, they know what they want. This is going to be a normal day. And you answer a few questions. You think it's normal. And then by the time that you're involved in this entire situation, it's already been the 15 minutes and you're already too late. And it is so annoying. And I just want to be like, every time I just want to be like, oh, nope, you actually said too many words. We can't take your order anymore. You said too many words now. I'm sorry. Just hang up on him. Be like, well, what about the cheese? You know what? You said too many words. I'm sorry. I got to go now. Because it's like, it only takes like so many fucking, like, we need your phone number, your address, what you want, and then we're like, goodbye, we'll give it to you in the blah 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 blah, and that's the end. It takes like maybe 5 minutes tops. So when you're on the phone for 15 minutes, oops, you said too many words, we gotta go, click. Oh, I'm sorry, you actually lost, you said too many words, click. I think about that all the time. Like, how much was the wings again? Oh, and how many pieces did they come in? And what were the flavors again? I know you told me, and it's online, and you already told me, and it's online. But what were the wings again? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. You actually just said too many words. I'm sorry, ma'am. You've actually just reached your limit of words that you're allowed to say for this conversation. So I actually have to go. Ooh, I'm sorry. You said too many words. I'm sorry. Have you said too many words? Please call back later. I'm sorry. You've reached the person who has said too many words. Call back at a later time and say less words. You've got words. You need less words. Yeah. It's just like, you're saying too much. You can ask the price of a few things, but don't ask me the list, everything, several times, and then I'm not there to have a conversation with you. Phone number? Well, my phone number is, you actually just said too many words. What's your phone number? Oh, and ma'am, the next thing out of your mouth should be numbers. What's your phone number? My phone number is, you said too many words. All the time. I'll be like, and what's your phone number? Half the people will be like, what's your phone number? 253, blah, 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 blah. Question? Straight to the point. When I say, what's your phone number? My phone number is, in that time, I can be, nope, you said too much. Too many words have escaped your face. You've reached the maximum amount of limits of words you're allowed to say to order this pizza. You don't even have a time limit. You just have a word limit. You know what I mean? But it's like, holy shit. You know what? I need to calm the fuck down. Just shut up about this. But anyways, my cat. He's said 2 less words. He's said no words to me. This whole thing is about him. He needs to say more words. If I could interview anybody in the world, living or dead, it'd be my cat. You know, if you're bringing dead people back for this interview, make my cat talk for the interview. I want to talk to this motherfucker. I got some questions. But like, who sent you? His ears are twitching. I fuck you not. His ears are twitching because he knows I'm talking about him, and he's like, "Oh, who sent me?" Yeah, he knows I'm onto him. So, baby, your ear doesn't need to twitch. You're okay. He's sitting there twitching his ear, and then I tell him he doesn't have to, and he's just like, "Oh, okay, you're right." What? I love that. That's my bitch, dude. That's literally my bitch. It's my favorite thing that I have. And it's one of the best things on the planet. I'm very lucky that I get to experience one of the best things on the planet. And I own one of the best things on the planet. He's mine. Which is weird to say that I own a living thing. But I'd say that I do. I own that bitch. No. He owns me a little bit too, though. He actually owns me most of the time. I'm filled with scratches. And, anyways. Yeah, anyways, people need to shut the fuck up. The cat's awesome. It's too cold in here. I got better things to do than just ramble to the camera. And that's a lie. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna go back to fucking doing something fucking else with the camera anyways. But, good one, Kyle. Thanks. Cool. Great. Love it. Love it. Anyways, yeah, I think that my brain cells are freezing and stopping, and I'm just dying. So I'm going to go fix that. I'm so cold. Oh, my God. Oh, what the fuck? Why is it so cold in here all of a sudden? Am I dying? Anyways. Till next time. Peace.